Cameron LA in the building.
Whoa.
Joined us on the Skype. This is the first Skype I done did. The first
Hell yeah,
Skype
hell yeah.
interview. What's home, bro? What you been on, bro?
Yeah, cooling, bro. Cooling, trying to push this content out. I ain't gonna lie to you. I ain't gonna lie to you, my bad. I got the hiccups bad.
Man, hey, but can I start off with where you from? Cause you be putting on for the whole lit area.
So really, of course, born in Baton Rouge, so everybody born in like the 225 area, you hear me? Born in Baton Rouge, grew up like in Bacon and Zachary, you know what I'm saying? Like split up between them like half and half. So like when people ask, I just say Zachary because that's where I graduated. That's where I graduated from.
Bro, you graduated from Zachary?
Yep, class of 21.
Bro, I didn't know that. I'm class of 2013.
Okay. Okay, yeah, them Broncos.
Bro, it's a great day to be one, huh?
Oh yeah, fakes.
Yeah, so you got
Fakes.
some experiences about Zachary, because Zachary is different from when I was in school and you was in school. It's like y'all, nah. To me, it's like y'all, nah. I ain't gonna say y'all because you graduated, but Zachary, nah, it's like y'all whoop y'all ass and be ready to fight in sports. Us, we was kind of timid. We wasn't backing down, but we wasn't. We could be talked out our game. Y'all can't be talked out
Hmm.
our game. People gotta beat y'all. If you
Oh
get
yeah, they be cutting up now. I think that's
yeah,
what kind of
yeah,
athletes for real. 'Cause
yeah.
one
Like
time when
the
same type
athletes
of stuff,
always been there though.
yeah. Facts, we was more like just sports. All that we wasn't really with all that. Like now they starting to get a little wild, but no, we was in just normal, normal high school stuff. Probably Joseph going to school playing sports. You might have your fights every now and then, but it wasn't like Zachary would never no bad area for real.
Yeah. So what you how you got into content? You going crazy with the content?
Man, so I was like a class clown in school, bro. I ain't gonna lie. I tell the story all the time, man. Hold up. My bad, I was a class clown in school, bro. Like, I say till about 10th grade. Then I started kind of like calming down. But people used to always tell me I could be a comedian. You hear me? There was one girl I was cool with, a girl named Genesis. I remember she told me one time, and that bitch just stuck out, bro. And I always remember that moment when she told me, bro. And man, COVID happened, and COVID that's when really got got me out my shell for real. Because I ain't gonna say out my shell because I wasn't never shy, but it's the difference between Josing in class with people you go to school with every day and putting stuff on the internet for the world to see. You hear me? Because you got to think. If like I was the type of person I was scared. Like, oh, what if my video don't do no numbers and stuff like that? You know how in high school, that's your mentality. You don't want to look quote unquote like I don't want to say lame or nothing, but you know how that shit is. Like, you don't. You want your shit to be doing the best because you don't want your shit. You gonna be feeling some type of way if your shit don't what it do. When you in COVID, when I knew it was a little bit older when COVID happened, but when you was in school, it wasn't shit to do. Everybody on their phone. So one day I was like, F it. And I really had started rapping. That's my first thing I had did. But shit, if you could rap and be ass and publicly do it, shit, content, that ain't, it
Yeah,
ain't
ain't
hard.
hard to
So
do.
yeah, that ain't shit. If you could rap and you ain't scared
Hey,
people hearing your rap, bro, like the rest of that shit cake.
hey,
You
when
hear
I
me?
got
So
hiccups, I breathe in 10 seconds and breathe out 10 seconds.
man,
Try
I've been trying to hold my breath, bro. That shit ain't working. I don't know what it is.
like you gotta
But
breathe in 10 seconds, breathe out 10 seconds, and that shit might stop. It's like I don't know, but it worked for me, but you know. But that was just something to, give people some knowledge
yeah, but
when they
yeah.
have hiccups.
Yeah. Yeah, facts though. But now to answer your question, yeah, I had started rapping briefly. That shit ain't last no time. I wasn't good with that. I wasn't good at rapping. So I just started the content one day during COVID. I took like a long break. Uh I say it was like 2020, end of 2020. I probably got consistent with it in like 2022 because I ended up joining the army. I got stationed in South Korea, and that's when
Yeah.
I had came home on me one time,
Bro.
and I had basically told one of my partners, bro, like, I mean, I'm finna start this shit. I'm finna take it serious, bro.
Yeah.
And shit, luckily enough, I had supportive people around me and shit, and partners who was supporting what the nigga did. You know what I'm saying? So they
Out the
helped
fly.
the nigga. Yeah, recording a lot of
Cameron,
videos with a nigga
Cameron
and
LA,
everything.
y'all. Listen to how he talk about a squad. He had a support system. He ain't scared to give credibility to the next man.
Oh yeah, facts, yeah. Without the people, mainly my main partner Teasy, my partner Tyler wouldn't because he was the first one I was really him and my dog Austin. And Tyler, he been there with me like the whole time. You hear me? You
That's
know, like,
what I'm girl. That's him. Or high taller
yeah,
night.
yeah, that's him. Yeah, that's him.
Okay.
Yeah, that's him. That's his Insta. Yeah, he been there with me the whole time. You know, I got other partners like my other partners. Like I don't got that many partners, but like the select few people it was like they still be around and they be helping me out. But nigga grown, so you, everybody got their real life. So I can't expect everybody to 24/7 be there. But yeah, when that bitch tease, I always make a way to even if he got work, I done seen that bitch that made so many sacrifices to help what I had going on, bro. But yeah, he the main one, like. But yeah, luckily I had people like that around me and shit like that to be there to record my shit. And when I started, I just ain't never stopped.
So what's your biggest defeat during content, and what's your biggest game doing content?
Uh, like what's the biggest thing? Like the biggest L that I done took. That's what you mean by
Yeah, if
defeat?
that's how you feeling, I'm just trying to open you up, get you to talk a little bit.
Um,
And it's kind of this is the first interview I did off the back, Olivia. You put me on, you hit me up like, man, you ready? I'm ready. So it's kind of
yeah, man. Okay. I say I'm gonna answer in two different ways because that could be interpreted like different ways. Okay,
yeah,
so
yeah,
my biggest loss, yeah, facts. So the biggest loss and my biggest thing that probably like bothered me with content. So my biggest loss, I had got scammed before. Like, them people scamming,
yeah.
BSing,
You gotta pay to play, but you gotta pay the right people.
Yeah, man, that's crazy. I remember this dude named Twine. He content creator dude from New Orleans. I remember when I first started making content. First driver paid for like a collab or whatever. And I remember that bitch charged me. I'm thinking in my head, damn, this how much you taxing? Cause if you don't know, if you ain't no content creator, no rapper like this shit, like you gotta spend, shit like that. When you rapping content, anything you doing like in the media, you gonna have to spend money, bro. Like
Listen
that's
to
just how that
people.
shit
Listen
go.
to the people. You gonna have to spend money.
Yeah. And that bitch had told me you gotta pay to play. It's the first time I ever heard that. And that's a real thing, bro. But like,
Listen to it, y'all. That's a real thing. This coming from Cameron LA, one of the hottest in the game right now, especially out there, right?
yeah, man, that's real. I mean, not you don't necessarily gotta spend money just to gotta get your foot in the door, but you gonna have to spend something, either your time or money, and time is money. So you gonna have to spend something, bro. So luckily I was in the God put me in a position to have money to spend for this. So I might have spent the money on the collab, but I'm not talking about that. But I had got scammed before. I ain't gonna speak on who the person that scammed me, but I remember when the 20v1 was popping on YouTube and shit like that. This before I even start to turn. This like right before I had made like my first Baton Rouge video that had went up with. Uh, I had a rapper scam me. I was supposed to do a 20v1. It was a rapper from New Orleans. I'm gonna just leave it at that. He scammed the nigga. And it wasn't that much money, but it was like it was just a principle. You, you hear me? But you know what I'm saying? He scammed nigga, ran out for the deposit type shit. And that's probably the biggest L I took because I was like, damn, it kind of made me like, man, let me fuck these niggas. But at the same time, everything happened for a reason, bro. So and it taught me a lesson. Like I always have paperwork with your shit. Like don't just think, because I was one of the people that thought, shit, you see people with a name, you just automatically think that equate to money. Like fame don't equate to money. You know what I'm saying? Like so, I was thinking shit. I'm not thinking this person gonna run off on me. Like this boy got this many followers. He got songs that be, you know what I'm saying? So you just thinking in your head like, he wouldn't do. But nah, always protect yourself, but don't ever put anything past anybody. And that's just like a regular life lesson. But that was one of the things it taught me. Like luckily it wasn't no bread. I couldn't bounce back from it, you hear me? But
Yeah.
yeah, always use contracts, stuff like that, bro, just to protect yourself, bro. But that was the biggest L I take, the biggest defeat I be having with this. Up, not realizing, like, not, I ain't gonna say not being grateful, but sometimes I can find myself not. I don't want to say being grateful for that with like the success I've had so far, but sometimes I'd be downplaying the shit. Like, I don't like it. Be surprised me sometimes. Like I guess I'm in the military, so I'm not in Louisiana 24/7. Like people might think like I stay in Baton Rouge, but like nah, that's not that shit. I be barely at home. Like, and when I am at home, I'm just making videos and is it. But like I don't be realizing how big I be sometimes, and I be downplaying it. Like I see certain numbers, and I be like, ah, that's cool. Like this video did this, that, but I don't be thinking like as many people know me, like that. Like, it be surprising me when I be out in public and people be like, oh, do you do him? You do, you know what I'm saying? But, I be downplaying that shit. So, sometimes because, it was a point in time where I wasn't getting like some of the views I be getting or like likes I be getting on certain videos, so you be having ups and downs in this shit. Like sometimes shit might be booming. Sometimes that shit might be low. You get losing followers and shit. So that'd be like the biggest defeat, like that type of shit. But the biggest gain I done had, like I say, shit, like notoriety and shit like that. Like knowing that people were like you ain't you just knowing you ain't doing it for no reason. You know what I'm saying? Like I like the long nights and shit. Like sometimes we making them videos and shit like that. Like it might look like it's regular nighttime. You might think it's 10 o'clock. We outside 8 o'clock. Man, it be 3 o'clock in the morning, 4 o'clock in the morning, 5 o'clock in the morning. Like a lot
Yeah,
of them
yeah.
videos. Like yeah, like when a lot of people be sleep, I be what I'm saying. I'm outside making videos. Like I said, I'm in the military. Like I'm active duty. I'm not in the guard. Like so, I still got to do my everyday job, and I got to come home. Most people get to go home on vacation. They get to relax. I'll be it's constant working for me. Like
Yeah.
what I'm saying. It's just that this is what I want to do. You know what I'm saying. So so like I say, like you just know that shit don't be for no reason. You know what I'm saying. And it another gain is it put me in a position so I could positively like impact people. Like I started off with the comedy, but I be doing vlogs and shit like that with the rappers. So I try to get people with like a particular most of the known people in that area they be known for like the wrong reasons. So I try to get them on there to
Yeah.
say positive shit. So you know what I'm saying. Just so it give me a platform to reach out to people where they could come F with me and I could do something positive for the city. I like to think. And one day I want to start getting to like hosting events for the community and shit like that. So that's like my biggest game, having being in a position to positively impact, the city or just the area. I'm not where I want to be, but I'm blessed to be where I'm at. So that shit a grind. So, but yeah, that's the biggest game. Stuff like that, knowing like when I see little kids that be fucking with me, because I remember being that little kid looking at people I used to look up to. So just knowing I could be that person for certain people, that's the biggest game for me. I say.
What's your take?
Not to be long.
What's your take on Young Boy and Gates getting back cool? You got any take on that? And Boosie saying he was proud of them and they was all on the phone.
See, I don't really get into all that. 'Cause I don't really be knowing all. Like I said, I'm from Zachary, so I be seeing certain stuff on the internet, but I don't really be knowing about all that stuff. But I mean, if it sound like people like what was the situation? Like it's like people that wasn't cool or something, getting cool or something.
Like I guess Gates and Young Boy had fell out for whatever reason, and they made
But
up.
they cool again.
Yeah, and
Oh, I love. Then if they cool again, I love to see it. Like I say, I'm all for the betterment of my city. So yeah, I support it. If that's what everybody, if that's what they want to do, you know what I'm saying? Like I'm all for it. I don't want it's just enough negativity that going in the city. So to see, I want the whole city to come together. So like I'm happy to see it. That's my take on it.
yeah. So you got to attend the Zachary alumni picnic, huh?
Yeah, yeah, for sure.
So you want to talk about a little bit of that, of how your experience was with old Zachary? Because that was old
Oh,
Zachary with kind of.
yeah, it was cool. It was cool. It was a nice experience. I was happy to see people I ain't seen in a little minute. Like people I went to school with, seeing people, alumni that probably ain't even know I went to Zachary. Some of the people's like they ain't even know I went to Zachary. I guess some people think I'm from Baton Rouge. I guess I understand the songs not the songs, the videos I make, but yeah, it was cool seeing people saying that they F with me. Because like I said, I was just I was just playing football over there. You know what I'm saying? Like you know what I'm saying? It wasn't
You got a ring?
like I said, nah. It's crazy. I was on the team my freshman year, quit. Waiting on them. My sophomore year, that's the year they won. That was had to been like the 2018 season. No, the 2017 season. That's when I was a freshman. They won the dome, but I'm on the freshman team. Next year, sophomore year, they won again. I think they won. So that was the 2018 season, while the class of 29 and the people was graduating. We had like the Chandler Whitfields and them type of people on the team. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? Keelan, we had the Keelan Browns and all that. If you familiar with all
Yeah,
them.
sick shit.
Which fakes. And that next year, junior year, I played my junior year. So this was the 20. So I like 2018 season. It's just like the 2019 season, my junior year. I came back on the team, tried out, started playing again. This year I'm on the team. Chris, Keelan, all them people. You know what I'm saying? We got the Jaden Williams, the Pop Tarts, all the yeah. We playing with all the people. You know what I'm saying? So it was a cool team. I ain't win that year. We went to the semis. We lost in the game before the dome against Acadiana. You know, I feel like we should have won that game. We had a good team that year. I don't want to give my thoughts on why I feel like we lost because I don't know some other shit. It might be a little conflict of interest. You hear me, but I feel like the coaches wasn't playing the best people. If you ask me personally, you hear me. I feel like that was the thing the whole season. But we ain't got to get into all that. But yeah, nah, I ain't get a ring though to answer your question though. That we went to semi that year. My senior year, I got kicked off the team. Started running cross country.
You run
And
cross
nah,
country?
shit.
You
I was
like,
on the wrestling team for like a semester, bro.
hey,
All
wrestling
right,
was
yeah,
hard as a bitch. And then, bro, I'm a
yeah,
big dude, so I was wrestling this funky nigga every day, boy. I ain't last 2 weeks of wrestling. I'm gonna keep it a stack.
yeah.
That shit is way
And
harder than football.
I'm small now, but that shit, I was real small then. Like I was like 108. I was in 108
Wrestling.
class.
I ain't
Yeah, I was in
fucking
that.
with wrestling.
Yeah, that shit was crazy. I damn near passed out in class one. I mean, not in class, in practice one time. It's different from football and cross country. You and they be wrestling. You're in practice. Y'all go spar for
But
however many
with
minutes
a
straight.
funky nigga, that's not good. That's not cool, bro. I think
Oh
niggas
yeah,
funky on purpose. Just to come after you, man. I think that was a technique or some shit. Like a
yeah, man. Wrestling was cool though. Shout out Coach JP. Cool. There was another dude, young dude. I forgot his name, but I remember his face though. Tall dude. That boy took my phone one time when I was walking in the bathroom. My phone. I remember that shit, bro.
Hey, so what your
Yeah.
thoughts was when Chris and Flaue dropped their relationship to the internet?
Uh, I was happy for Chris. I was happy for Chris. I was surprised, but I was really happy.
Man, I was
I was happy
surprised. I
for
was
Chris.
like, "Whoa, she dating Zachary? Yeah, see, nigga,
Yeah, yeah,
like
cause yeah,
that.
that's why I was turned up, cause like I know this dude for real, like you know what I'm saying. So it
Man,
was
because I
like,
went
yeah,
to the Oklahoma
I feel
game when
like
that.
I feel like he
Hey,
did that for Zachary, man. I
hey,
feel like
I
he
went to
did
the
that for Zachary.
Oklahoma
You hear
game
me?
when that boy scored 3 touchdowns. I was there.
Oh,
What?
and in college, she scored 3 touchdowns in the game before.
It wasn't 2 or 3. That Oklahoma game. This last, they
One of them,
last
I think
two.
he did. Yeah.
It was 2 or 3 touchdowns. They
Okay.
might have called one back. They might
Okay, I know
have
what you're
called
talking
one
about.
back. I'm
Yeah.
not sure, but I know that nigga hit the end zone
Nah,
3 times.
yeah, I feel like he did that for that he did that for I felt like he did that for the whole Zachary, you hear me? I was turned up when he did that.
Nigga say I got the
Like I said,
baddest chick on campus wearing
yeah,
my
like I
chain. That's
yeah, like I was in sixth. I remember being in class with that boy. We had a class in like sixth grade. We played on the football team, so we knew each other for real. Like, so that was cool. Like having somebody I went to school with, messing somebody at that level, because it's like, okay, yeah, that's big, bro. And I hope that boy go to the league though. I wish the best. I think he's so
man,
athletic. I
he's
feel like
supposed to be
he gonna
the
get there.
man, one of the men this year. At least top three
Yeah, I hope so,
men
bro.
this year.
I hope so, bro.
That bitch gonna be
I hope
coming
so.
to him.
He talented for sure.
It's gonna be coming his way.
Nah, facts.
But Cameron, bro, what else you got in tune for your fans, bro? I know your fans love you, bro. What you got in tune for them?
Uh, Man, I be trying to get more of these vlogs with these rappers, bro, but y'all don't even be understanding, bro. They niggas be BSing, bro. Like half the time I be seeing people, I read all my comments. I don't respond to all of them, but I read all of them, and I be seeing like stuff on my YouTube, and they be like, get this rapper, but man, Like I didn't DM, to be honest, I didn't DM every rapper y'all could think of in the city. I didn't DM about a video. Some of these dudes just be playing, bro. They not be effing with it. You hear me? Like I didn't have a lot of big time videos that I was supposed to have. Like well, big time rappers, I ain't gonna name. I'm talking about a day of the video, straight BS. Like they just it's how the game goes. So y'all don't be seeing a lot of the behind the scenes stuff. But just know I be. It's always a grind. I'm consistent
Trust
out there
me,
trying.
brother. Don't nobody
Oh
know.
yeah,
I
I know
know.
what you mean. Yeah, that's how I remember. I
I
remember you told me
know.
that at the club, bro. Like I knew for sure what you like. I knew you was coming from, bro. Facts. Yeah, like I said,
I
that's just
know.
part of it, bro. Like
That's part of the
yeah,
game.
man.
You gotta just keep
Facts.
pushing. That's part.
But if God got it in your book, bro, it's going. One monkey don't stop no show, bro. So you gotta
Oh,
just keep pushing, bro. Like,
yes,
but when I
sir.
tell you I got a story with this shit, bro, people that what I'm saying, stuff I talk about off camera, I ain't gonna get put on wax like that. But yeah, bro, like, but when I tell you it was a hassle, just even get to where I'm at right now, I feel like I ain't, I ain't as big, I ain't as big where I want to be for sure. I feel like I'm doing a little something, but and I'm blessed. I'm thankful for what I done did so far, but to get where I'm at right now, bro, like. Nigga had to go through hell and high water, bro.
Hell and high water.
Facts, facts, bro. But yeah, I'm trying to get more than 24-hour vlogs with more of these rappers, bro. Um, what else I'm trying to do? More content, more comedy. So I be doing mainly. That's what I'm more passionate about. But I F with everything, bro. I'm accepting bookings. If you got a comedy club, anything, if you want book hosting, all that, I'm trying to get into that. Uh, what else? Yeah, bro. Yeah, man. Yeah, that's about it. All I really got tuned for real. Yeah. Oh, same shit for real, bro.
Bro, that's Cameron LA. Anything you want to talk about that I might have missed? I know you're a busy man. I ain't want to keep you too long.
All right, nah, you good, bro. What anything I want to speak on? Oh yeah, let me say this. Yeah, kind of be, like I say, be a lot of misconceptions. I hear stuff. I don't ever respond, and I see every comment, bro. Uh, like I said, I didn't DM every rap in the city, bro. So don't ever think. I be getting questions all the time, like it be like some side picking shit or shit like that. I'm not
Oh,
affiliated with nothing. I'm a comedian.
you must be going through the I know what you're going through. I
Yeah,
already know what
yeah,
you're
yeah,
going
yeah. I
through.
don't,
We can
y'all,
talk about that
not
off
not
camera. I know what you're going through. And I already know
yeah.
what
So
you're
just so
going through.
everybody know it ain't never.
But
Yeah,
but but
I'm a
but you
comedian, bro. I'm
but BR fucked up like that though. I don't know why.
yeah. I just say I'm not on. I'm a comedian. Just to
I
clarify, I
tell them
don't
niggas
get
now
into
I'm from
none of that
Zachary,
shit.
man. I'm just trying
Yeah,
to create
like I
good
say.
content.
I didn't DM every rap, any rap you on all sides. Bro. I didn't DM every rap in the city, bro. Like, the people you see me in videos with, those just people that the video didn't fell through with. Sometimes you got videos that you supposed to do that just don't fall through sometimes. So they ain't never been no. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, I don't even like half the shit that be going on in general. All the beef stuff today. Like if it was up to me, everybody it would be cool. You feel me? And that's how I want it to be. So. Just clarification. I ain't with all none of that shit. Like I said, I'm a comedian. I'm in the army. I don't even use none of that shit. Another thing, yeah, shout out to all my supporters. You know what I'm saying? Y'all keep a nigga going. That shit mean the word. You heard me. If you see me out in public, you ain't gotta be scared. I be seeing people that be not saying nothing. They see me, you hear me. They come DM me like after like they didn't see me somewhere. Like when I am at home, I be at the mall. Nigga, don't say nothing. You hear me. Later on, I get a text message in my message request. It be like 4, 5 people. Oh, bro, was you at the mall? Did I see you at the mall? Like, bro, that's weird shit. Y'all ain't gotta be scared to come, bro. Like, when I tell you, bro, like. I don't know what y'all interpretation of me be because of the videos I get it all the time. People meet me in real life. They be like, "Oh, you not nothing like I thought you was gonna be, bro." Like when I tell you I don't take nothing serious, I'm not one of them type of niggas, bro. Bro, you can come speak to me, bro, because y'all don't even be knowing that. Like that type of shit make a nigga day. You hear me? So you
Yeah.
don't ever got to be scared to come talk to me if you see me. But because 9 times out of 10, bro, I don't be caring about all that shit, bro.
Off
So
the
yeah, shout out to
fire.
all my supporters, bro. All for the peace, bro. I challenge everybody. from Baton Rouge. If you got a name, you hear me. Just keep promoting peace, bro. That's what I'm on, bro. You know, I wish nothing but all blessings to everybody watching this. Yo, boy, as well. You know, just keep popping it, bro. Like you say, you already know what you be going through with this shit, bro. So keep pushing, like I say, bro. Like I say, that bro, that shit don't stop nothing, bro. The people that BS, let them BS, bro. Keep pushing, bro. Real talk, bro. Cause I'm telling you, bro. Believe me, bro. I know what you going through, bro. I be going to this day. I still go through that shit, bro.
Yeah,
Phase, bro.
it
Just
don't
keep God
stop.
first and keep God first and bro, and everything gonna fall into place how it's supposed to. So for anybody watching, that's what anything. Where you wanna go to be a content creator, go to school, all that, bro. Like you could do anything you wanna do, bro. Just keep God first. That's the main thing, bro. Cause without God, you can't do nothing. And shit, I'm gonna leave it there.
You were watching Hidden Treasures with my dog Cameron LA. Hopefully we can get him back on here again when he ain't busy. My man, testifying
Facts.
for the country and
Bet
fighting
that,
for peace, he said in the roots.
man. Facts, bro. Man, shout out for having me, bro. Appreciate you, bro. Shout out to you, bro. Y'all go subscribe to his channel. Follow him on Instagram. Follow me on Instagram. At I'm Cameron LA. That's IMCAMERON LA. Instagram, YouTube, Cameron LA. TikTok, Cameron LA underscore. Man, go follow me on all platforms. Go follow him on all platforms, bro. Appreciate all support, y'all.
Hidden Treasures.
All right.